people thereof. I am coming to you today I'm made up, and I have something specific that I want to say. This is not like an episode of a podcast. This is just like a declaration of intent. Alright? So, I've noticed, and I've tried to talk on this, but never managed to upload a video for reasons that I'll explain that are ironic. It bothers me that in the world today, in order to have a platform, like as a YouTuber on Instagram, and or elsewhere, it's like before even the message that you really want to convey, like what you want to use your platform to broadcast, like you have to consider how you look. And I started to really buy into this, and by buy into it I mean like I started looking into ring lights, which I never had done before, partially because my cameras had never been good enough to really pick up on my physical flaws, and I was wearing heavy makeup. And for the longest time, and you can really tell in my videos, I needed to put on a lot of makeup and get the lighting just right before I would allow myself to say the shit that I think is important. And I knew that I was playing into it. And sorry for the snoring, if you can hear it. It's my recent fiance. Actually, I kind of want to show this off. It is a pearl that is carved into a skull in a rib cage. And after almost 5 years, yeah, he does know me enough to pick that out. Anyway, right, so what I ended up doing was, like, I would get struck by inspiration, or like I would have been marinating an idea for a video, and it would be the right moment. But before I did anything, I had to make myself physically presentable. Otherwise, what are people going to think? How could my words possibly be valid if I don't look as close to an aesthetic ideal that I anticipate other people might have as possible? And I'm really, I don't like doing this because I want everybody to think that I look perfect all of the time. Who doesn't? But I'm not going to be, maybe sometimes, but like as a rule, I'm not going to be wearing makeup in my videos anymore. I'm not going to be caring about lighting, because kids today have the odds stacked fucking against them in so many ways. Like, when I was like hitting puberty, I was being groomed by pedophiles, which was actually preferable to like receiving pro-ana tips, like, eating cotton balls soaked in water because it's no calories and it'll fill you up. Like, this isn't new, this obsession with like appearance and aesthetics, but like tabloids are horrendous, and like just like the culture of like abusing celebrities lost us, like for instance Amy Winehouse, our best musician in my opinion. At the same time, there was one little silver lining where we would see paparazzi photos of that's a little guy making an army of little guys. I'll tell you later. Shit. Fuck. Right. Like, kids now seem to be growing up with influencer celebrities on Instagram and YouTube. And for at least from where I'm standing, most influencers on these visual platforms really go out of their way to make sure that they look as flawless as possible, and I don't blame them. However, a lot of them also like look the way they do thanks to, you know, winning the genetic lottery, having a personal trainer, having a nutritionist, and using every filter available to them. So that's not how, I mean, like, we're all showing each other these masks that are so distorted, and we don't see how how people really look. And, like, I think that's really fucking damaging. I mean, we're gonna be spending the next several generations just sort of hashing out what what all the effects of growing up with the internet like have had on our physical brains and bodies and stuff. But like right now, it's very obvious that like you know, you see like the majority of faces you see on like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube are using filters, are using ring lights, are using makeup. And ring lights, I don't think people understand just how much that makes a difference, because it's head-on lighting. I can't do it right now because I don't have a ring light. I have 2 lamps and insomnia, so I'm going to record at night. Anyway, it's just something that's been weighing on my mind, and like I almost recorded this video earlier today, but I thought I looked not okay, and I was like, I don't have the balls. And then I saw a video of a YouTuber I follow, Salem Tovar. I don't know about, like, I'm insular. I don't know how to reach out to other YouTubers and podcasts and be like, hey, let's talk. So I don't. But like, there's this, you know, this video is on just how these kids are like spending $5,000 with mommy's credit card on skincare products that they don't need, and talking about how the companies don't care that it's kids and the parents need to step in. But it's those of us who put our faces out there and show our faces on our platforms. I think we do have a duty just to this growing generation that sees so many of the faces they care about exclusively online and on screens, that it's okay that it's impossible to look like that all of the time. It's just an idea. I went to the thrift store yesterday and I got this vest, and my dad wanted to kill me because I think somebody might have worn it to his wedding in the 70s. I don't care, I love it. Anyway, bye, love you.